Hey everyone, I'm Kristen Chen.
My name is Ajay.
Currently, I'm taking a little break and just focusing on advising startups that I'm excited about in the community and gaming and Web3 space.
I'm the co-founder of Simplified. It's an AI-powered marketing suite helping marketing teams for SMBs to create marketing campaigns to launch them faster.
Prior to that, most recently, I was the chief product officer at Meta3, a Web3 gaming startup. And before that, I was the CEO of TopGG, the largest place to discover Discord bots and servers online.
I've been an entrepreneur forever. I started my first company when I was 17. And coming back to Leangap for me was like, I wish I had that when I was 17-ish.
I honestly wish I had a program like Leangap because I would have gotten exposure to, what it's like to start my own company, meeting all the different mentors, judges, and learning that, in a tech company, you don't have to only do software engineering. You can do marketing, you can do finance, you can do design, you can do product management. I didn't even know what that was until I worked at LinkedIn at a tech company. So I think just learning from different people, meeting them, and it's kind of hard when you're in college or middle school, right? You just kind of know your family and friends and you don't have that exposure. So I really wish that I had a program like Leangap.
So I built my companies without a support system. It took me longer to learn those hard lessons that I wish I could have had the support of the community to not make the mistakes that just to save time and get there faster and, hopefully build companies that don't waste a lot of money. No one tells you the real experience of life is really around getting in the real world and just falling a lot and getting back up again and just, trying to pursue your dreams. And for me, that was the hard way, doing it all by myself. Love the experience of Leangap. I think amazing pitches. Loved every single one of them on that stage. Stage fright is real. I think ideation is hard, but getting that idea on paper to actually pitching that to a bunch of people who you really want to believe that they either want to fund you or buy it or support you. It's very difficult. So I think getting out there and pitching an idea to a group of audience and actually getting out there in the world and building something that you really believe in is very impressive.
I wish I knew about this when my cousins were in high school. I would have tried to send all of them to do it. I think it's just such a fun opportunity, right? I think everyone might have dreams of, starting some kind of business or, testing something out. And oftentimes, you always push that to the side because you have your day job, you have homework, you have social life with your friends. There's the one thing I've learned from so many founders I've talked to is, there's never a perfect time to start a company. You just kind of got to go do it and try it. And I think just from being a judge today and seeing the confidence of all of the kids on stage and the excitement and just seeing them, get their hands dirty, build something, actually hold their products in my hands today. I held a robotics kit. I held this box of CBD subscriptions projects. I had a takeout box with advertising on it, even pulled up a prototype on my phone. It's just, incredible when you build something and bring it from idea all the way to execution and then grow it. This is my third time judging and first time in person. And I think it just showed in all of the, presentations, some of them said, hey, this is how much revenue we made last week. This is how much revenue we made last month. This is how many sales we've did. They showed us, examples of business deals they were doing and a new client that they signed and the campaign was going to start next week. So I think it was so fun to come to. I know there are startup pitches where, you just sit down, you have 48 hours, come up with idea and pitch, but to see these ideas that were put into action and actually have hard metrics behind them was really incredible. And I hope that many of these students will, continue and keep building. They're going to learn so much. And I do think that some of the ideas have legs to be successful. But I would say the biggest difference that I saw, and I'll talk about in person today, is just the passion and creativity and the thoughtfulness. They're very earnest. They're excited. I could see that they put their all into their projects. And I think that, sometimes people often underestimate students, but really when you're young, you're not kind of held back by all of these life experiences and you're willing to take bigger risks. I talked with a couple teams and they're really going to go out and build these ideas. And, Leangap is an amazing program. And I was like, oh, it's only high school students. I definitely feel like, adults could benefit from it or even college students as well.
Great job for Leangap for making it happen, getting it out there, and love the whole journey of supporting, judging, giving feedback, listening and learning as well with these people.
I would say just don't give up. There's going to be really tough times and there's going to be, you're going to have the highs and lows. I experienced all of those, when I was running TopGG at CEO and also in executive positions at other startups or even as an individual contributor PM working on a new product in a company. So I think even if, you decide, hey, after college, or during college, I want to do an internship at a bigger company or internship at a startup, you're going to get so much real life transferable experience from starting your own company or bringing your ideas to life. And you just have so many opportunities ahead of you. So I hope you, just take advantage of them.